I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for. We about to feed these youngins to the metaverse. Meanwhile, I'm
yes, sir. Okay, cool. Today we have the latest album from, I guess, one of the biggest popular rappers to come out in the last couple of years, Mr. Jack Harlow. This new album has been preceded by a couple of singles, one being Nail Tech and the other being the big one, which is First Class with the Fergie sample. I wasn't too big on his debut album. There have been some verses here and there that I've really enjoyed from Jack Harlow, particularly his contribution to Industry Baby with Lil Nas X, and weirdly enough, his feature on Donda 2 on Louis Bags. I think that was maybe the best feature on Donda 2. Aside from that though, I'm going in relatively blind. I want to be pleasantly surprised by this project actually, so I have my fingers crossed for this. But Jack Harlow, Come Home, The Kids Miss You. First song is Talk of the Town.
I'm on the charts now, used to have the same drive. You in park now, whip gotta upgrade. Ironic how I'm who they miss, they target me now. Try to be next to me, but I give them Destiny's Child. That's
ooh.
Walking through my parents' house, forgot I had a Grammy medal. Overheads from the scene back then could tell.
Wait, what did Jack Harlow win a Grammy for? I don't think he's won one actually. I think he's been nominated for Industry Baby and What's Poppin' as well.
Young Jack, ain't no looking back. Look where that could get you. Talk of the town, talk of the town.
I like this.
Now you that's. Am I the realest?
That was a really interesting opening track. Yeah, I fucked with that. Okay, promising start. Next song, well, the first, I guess, proper song is Young Harleezy.
Young Harleezy, y'all grew up shooting RPGs. I was in the 7th grade selling hard CDs. Now I make it sound like I write the bars easy, but I'm 10 years in. It took me 8 to start.
Ooh.
6 to start drinking, 9 to give it up. Used to be on Norris back when Twiggy was in chorus. Rocking 990s, not Jordans. You can find my name beside Smooth.
I don't care what anyone says. That beat is fucking disgusting.
But for you, I still pull.
Oh, that's pimping right there.
Is that Snoop?
Oh, wait.
This can't just be love. It's a reason all this shit be going how it does. I ain't trying to hear about the past and what it was, cause it's rolling off the tongue. Summertime, but these girls sprung. There was a time I wasn't the one, but now that shit's done. Am I dancing enough? Am I handsome enough? Tell me right.
I like that, am I dancing enough? Am I fancy enough? Am I doing this enough? I like the fact that he's, Jack Harlow seems like a relatively self-aware person and artist, and I like the fact that he's questioning, I guess, his own position in the spotlight, being thrust into the spotlight. From the outside in, it looks quick, but I know he's been at it for a hot minute. I love how spacious this beat is.
I'm going back in. This is not vanilla ice or Beastie Boys. So much bread in my account, that shit is yeasty, boy. Snow bunnies for my dogs, happy Easter, boy.
No!
Am I fancy enough?
Am I dancing enough?
Am I handsome enough?
I fuck with that. First 2 songs I think have been pretty strong. Okay, next song is I'd Do Anything to Make You Smile.
They say I get spicy when I step out, this ain't mild shit. I hit that last night and she already feel nostalgia. I'm bouncing, I think I need some. I'm bouncing, I think I need some counseling. I hit that last night and she already feeling.
This is I don't know if it was about to, but this is the kind of song that is in need of a switch up.
You know that the heck keep coming, cause she's a
down bitch. What did I say? They listened to me. Thank you.
I'ma fuck the earrings off of you. I'ma check my schedule and you my little muse. Get these lyrics off of you. And then I sing them like an Ed Sheeran song to you. Cause I love the shape of you.
No.
I do anything to make you smile. Take it to the Panama Canal. Hotels 5-star like that.
I do anything to make you smile. Take you to the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is not a tourist attraction. Okay, well, it was a song I said that needed a switch up. It did need a switch up because it would have been pretty monotonous if it had just stayed with that same energy from the first half. Second half, I did prefer the second beat, but some of those bars were weak. Okay, the next song is First Class, which everyone has heard. I personally am not too big of a fan of First Class. So we'll go on to the next song, which is Dua Lipa.
Like, Dua Lipa. I'm trying to do more with her than do a feature. I check the web, they out here chewing me up. Fuck it.
I don't know how I feel about that. Dua Lipa, I'm trying to do more with her than do a feature.
Crushing, she looking, I'm blushing, I'm lying, I'm touching. Why you being extra, huh? Being extra. She's a European and she know I'm seeing extra. I told East, I said I got a confession. We about to be something, they gon' have to catch up.
Don't see the significance of titling that song Dua Lipa apart from, you know, Dua Lipa being a famous, attractive person that you want to get with. I don't know, it seemed a bit sus to me. The next song is Side Piece. If you have a sample this beautiful, you can't fuck it up. I need to hear this song again, bro. Beautiful, I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. I just want you to know that you are really special.
I already got a song for my main chick, so let me do a record for my
Side chick.
Girls that was in that Abercrombie. I like them girls that was in that Aeropostale. Now them same girls got coke in their nostrils. Something John made to you. Let me do a record for my side piece. Ay. Let me do a record for my side.
I mean, again, I like the beat. Sample's beautiful. The hook is catchy, but just a sample that beautiful, just it would suggest something more.
Maybe I should pick up a hobby. More like probably. More like Margot Robbie. Out in Abu Dhabi and they dressing all.
Wait, what?
Maybe I should pick up a hobby. More like probably. More like Margot Robbie. Out in Abu Dhabi and they dressing all white. Oh, y'all must be feeling godly.
Am I being stupid? Because it just sounded like Margot Robbie was just the only thing that's rhymed with lobby. Oh. Interesting.
Cause when I get back to the United Kingdom, you know you the one that I'm gon' find. Her you cream filled on some donut shit. Okay, let me chill on some grown up shit.
Wait, what? So, first of all, his side piece from here. He said, I'm gonna have you cream filled like a donut.
I think I'm booked for Wireless and some other festival in Ireland. Life getting fat.
Is he? I'm going to Wireless. Is Jack Harlow going? I have no fucking clue.
Tell me, are you down for a challenge? It don't matter to me if you vexed or not. Either you come to me or I come back to your block. I don't wanna.
Why are you on? It doesn't matter whether it's. First of all, it should matter, Jack. Okay? Fucking hell. Snoop Dogg, Pharrell, Charlie Wilson, beautiful sample. It's beautiful, of course it is. Really enjoyed the first half of the beat, but Jack Harlow's talented at making a really catchy like earworm rap / pop hook. He's really good at that, but sometimes he just fills the rest of the verses with what sounds like sometimes nonsense, like the Margot Robbie bar. The hotel lobby, Margot Robbie bar, and the I'ma fill you. You're gonna be filled with cream like a donut, but it's weird because people like Future and Young Thug and talking about like your pussy being so tight that I had to finger it with a stick, or putting diamonds in your bum and watching the nut gleam off it. Do you know what? But it's so absurd. Like the appeal is the absurdity, and here it just sounds a bit awkward. Anyway, next song we have our first feature. This is Movie Star with Pharrell.
And I know you just hate to see it. Can't imagine being you who I hate to be. I know they say all type of things about this type of life. You don't need condoms. Let's make a genre hot like a sauna. Upgrade your Honda. They quit that sobbing. I'll fix all your problems.
I hate to say it, but like on some of these songs, he sounds like a sex pest.
Now the barrel did he come or give it to me while I play this givey on. I keep giving y'all classics. Tremendous fantasy.
This nigga just rhymed Diddy Kong with Giveon. That's kind of funny.
But do a jiggle though. I mean, I get the concept that it's bigger though. I feel like the whole damn city know.
That beat is so much better.
You got some pretty toes. You and me should do a tape. That piff shit. Now get this. I do not fuck with that stiff shit.
Basically, when the second beat came in, but before Pharrell and Jack came in, that was the best part of the song. That second beat deserved so much better. There was so much potential in there. Next song is Lil Secret.
I know that you sick of being my favorite. I know that you hate the fact that I'm famous. I don't never get sick of you, and that right there is a short sign. You're mine.
See, I think that's more of Jack Harlow's bag, where he's playing, you know, the cheeky guy, like he's winking to his audience. I think that's where he shines most. When he's just, you know, talking about nutting inside of you like a donut, it doesn't sound like him.
Can't stand me, you soul food and you eye candy. I wanna meet you in Miami, and I want you to meet my family. And
I like
know
that.
You sick of being my
Nice. I like that song. Again, that kind of bag where he's the guy that's just a bit more genuine to rap about very explicit. You have to be very skilled. You have to be skilled. It's not just a question of just saying the most vulgar out there shit. Like you have to say it with your chest. And like, when he does it, I don't think he's saying it with his chest. But when he does things like this, it feels like it comes from a place of authenticity, at least more authenticity than the other shit. Okay, next song is I Got a Shot. It's like a reggae groove.
I got a shot, it's not a pistol. Name ringing bells like school dismissal. She think I'm cold, I see the nipples. I got a shot, it's off the drip.
What the fuck, man? I was just praising you.
Hanging to places I used to go. Driving G-Wagon with Louis V baggage. You must be used to dough. I made a wagon with wooden utensils. I made a living off these instrumentals. She know me well and she know I ain't gentle. And you know I wanna be with you.
I mean, he's trying something.
Driving G-Wagon with Louis V bags. You must be used to dough.
See, he's driving the G-Wagons with Louis V bags, yeah. But what did you say on Louis bags with Kanye? You said, just like Kanye said, I stopped buying Louis bags after Virgil passed. You go back on your word.
Betty on Betty, what's up? She got a mini and petty, but still being petty like.
I guess he was trying to go a bit more melodic. It worked in some places. I don't know how strong Jack Harlow's singing voice is to carry something like that. Next song, probably the biggest feature on this album. This is Churchill Downs with Drake. It's such a Drake beat already. Fucking hell.
I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for. We about to feed these youngins to the metaverse. Meanwhile, I'm
yes, sir.
Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't need no extra work. That's why I show up in a sweatshirt and let it turn. The goats call me.
This is hard. I don't care. This is hard.
I guess when the whole world loves you, people only got one way to stand out. All that time in the kitchen.
That's a hard bar. I guess when the whole world loves you, there's only one way to. He is spitting. That's what I'm saying. This is why I said the Louis Bags version of Jack Harlow has a lot of potential, and I haven't heard it enough, but we're hearing it on this song.
I'm a grown ass man, call me pops, fuck around and take your phone ass man. Everybody knows Jack, but they don't know funny. Jack, man. They just know I got the.
Everybody knows Jack. It cracked me the fuck up when I found out that this nigga's name is Jackman. That is hilarious. I am sorry to make fun of your name.
Before I met Drizzy, I knew he and I would get along, but it's hard to crack jokes when you really want advice. I mean, what's it like to touch gold every time you touch a mic, touching heights? No one gets to touch in life.
I mean, that is, Drake is literally, he said it perfectly. Every time he touches a mic, it's gold. I mean, as well, he said that I want to get advice from Drake. That beat is very Drake. He is in a kind of Drake introspective bag. You can hear the influence on him. This is good. This is actually really good.
Cold hearts and heated floors, no parental guidance, I just see divorce. Therapy sessions, I'm in the waiting room reading Forbes. My son's gotta learn that forgiveness is a lonely road. The crib's on his wheel like motorhomes. Niggas love to try and test us like they know what we on. 750 for the round canaries and they glittering. Man, you niggas drop trash, you littering. I'm over delivering to the point it's belittling. I mean, the PTSD is triggering, and my urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though.
I'm looking for revenge. Man's still on his summer 16 shit 6 years later.
Yeah, but I gotta get a nigga back for that. It's not negotiable, it's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable.
He's saying, he's out for revenge. I gotta get that nigga back. Who is the person that hit Drake right there is Push. Bruv, leave it. Leave it, bruv. Leave it. It's been 4 years. It's done. It's finito.
All I hear is tall tales coming from little man.
When I say bitch, I'm very rarely referring to women. Most of the bitches I know are niggas, they not even women. Whips and chains like a dominatrix. If I see I spit in your faces. Daytonas with the green faces.
I spit in your faces, Daytonas with the green faces. Daytona, Pusha T's last album. Bruv, the bars are hard. Don't get it wrong. The bars are hard, but it's the context. Leave it. It's done. It's finished. No one has ever... It's done.
The shorty like, you know that boy Jack is going places. I know. Yeah.
For me, easily the best song so far. It felt organic. It felt natural. The beat was fire. It was a Drake type beat. It was a Drake type beat. It make perfect sense why Drake was on that song. Literally the only issue I had with it wasn't even Drake. I thought Drake went fucking in, but it's the context. Like if you take, you can't take the bars out of context because Daytona watches without the Pusha T beef isn't really a hard hitting bar. But just leave it, bro. Next song is Like a Blade of Grass.
One sunlight, I just want that ass. You the type of girl I would have flirted with.
It's fucking J-Quan tipsy type beat.
Reason that I passed, but I think you'd rather disappear. You don't know where you gon' end up, but you know it probably isn't here. Bet you in the dark, try to put that light on you. Could buy you anything, let me spend some time.
This is so Drake inspired. It's ridiculous. Stevie fucking Wonder harmonicas.
Truthfully, my body count is low, it's only 2. I know that you probably don't believe me, but it's true. Another one I dated for like 2, till he moved. Since then I've been cool, focused on myself, what about you?
I really like this flow.
Dark, trying to put that light on you.
The only thing is that I wish that I think that should be the hook. This is nice. I think these last 2 songs have been the 2 strongest on the album so far. So hopefully we continue with this trend. Next song, another feature, another fucking legend. Parent Trap with JT, Justin Timberlake.
I need some peace and the birds might be where it's at. You know, like where them Karens like to run their errands at. I'm on a journey, man, Jared Jack.
Every sky can't be blue. It's hard to see it when you're walking in the grave.
He sounds very different. I know he hasn't dropped music for a minute. He sounds extreme. He sounds like his voice has gone even higher in pitch.
Look at the disdain that these hit songs bring.
Every sky can't be blue. It's hard to see it when you're walking in the grave.
Nice. Smooth, bit more introspective as well on the part of Jack. I thought that was cool. I didn't think it was anything special, but I thought it was chill. Okay, getting towards the end of the album. Another feature. This is Poison with Weezy F Baby.
Listen to him, but you never trust him. Entertain him, but you never fuck him. It's been too many nights since you had a fun one. You gotta come.
That I can't sing, but that sounds like I don't wanna know if you're playing me.
Oh, you got so much poise in a room full of people making
so much noise. Yeah.
Don't be anxious, I got you.
Because Wayne's on the track, he's got to let the beat build.
I want to pull up and flaunt you. It's crazy how you're on my mind.
His voice, okay, I said on a few, I don't know what song it was, but his singing voice wasn't the strongest on here. Here, sounds much better. So Drake, it's so Drake.
Poison, poison, poison.
That girl is poison, poisonous, cyanide, arsenic, shorty sick, shorty on fire, I'm the arsonist, I might have to jack you.
First of all, as soon as he said arsenic, there was no other word he was going to rhyme with apart from arsonist.
Like fruit up in the garden, I'm mewing in the garden, that girl is poison. Ass clapping like, look up and eat so much deep, she said slime, I'm starving, I'm a feast, dessert and dinner, told her I'ma make a
fuck me.
Kinda crazy how you're on my mind. You can hardly fit them denims. What's the point of slowing down? We got momentum. You had a man that had a plan, but he ain't have it in him. I need MTV Cribs back. I bring him to my city.
Yes, sir. That is the biggest fact you have spoken on this album. I need MTV Cribs back. Oh. I know so much of it was fabricated. I know they were ducking into people's houses that were like never lived in, but I don't care. I don't care. Bring it back. Nice as well. Do you know what? The second half of this album has really improved in quality. I'm glad to say it, because I hate it when albums... I'd rather have an album like get better as it goes on than like go down the toilet. So the penultimate song is another one that dropped, Nail Tech. Again, one I wasn't really a fan of. It just sounded like he'd copied and pasted some of the flows and even the sound of the song from Industry Baby. We'll go to the final song, which is State Fair. Flutes always go hard. I don't care.
Pet peeve is a camera in my face. Have you ever heard of personal space? I walk around town, you know.
Facts. My pet peeve is camera in my face. Have you ever heard of personal space? It really bothers me when people, like, you know, it's very easy to get excited when you see, oh my god, my favorite rapper, my favorite singer, blah blah blah. And obviously, you know, paparazzi for me are fucking vultures. I think it's such a creepy profession. It makes my skin tingle. Like, anyway, like, what I don't understand. Like, the only thing that validates, you being a paparazzi, checking where someone's flight is, tracking where they're gonna land, what terminal they're coming out, and you being there with a camera pointed in their face as they get their bags out, blah blah blah. The only thing that validates it and normalizes it is the fact that loads of people know who that person is. That's weird. That's fucking weird. How should the fact that you happen to make art that is consumed by a lot of people, why should that make that okay? If that happened to just like a normal everyday person, imagine you leave work, imagine you leave your office, your 9-to-5 job, you step out and you go to your train station, your bus station, and there's just a fucking guy there with a massive lens, and he's like, so, you know, what are your opinions on this? What are your opinions on that? Blah, 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 blah. What, you know, what do you have for breakfast? But it's fucking weird. It's so weird. I don't understand why paparazzis are a thing.
You would live this life too, cause I got it made. I like my bed
Yes,
made.
I would.
Soon enough I'll have it made. All my neighbors are gray haired. They don't recognize me and I don't think they care. But my postmates can't believe that I stay here. At home I know the kids miss me. I need some time with my friends to sip whiskey. I spent the last 12 months locked in, and I'm a smooth operator by instinct. Word to Sade, walking around broad day.
Nice.
Younger days, and if I ain't running things, soon I'll be running things.
He's actually flowing.
You just make fun of things.
What? Okay, I wasn't expected to hear a gangster on this album. I thought that was a pretty strong way to end the album. In terms of my thoughts on the overall thing, I thought it started kind of weak, and I was kind of worried because there was some kind of repetitive, monotonous flows. He wasn't really saying much. It was neither really introspective or like witty to start with, and I was like, okay, you need to have one or the other at least. But when it got to the halfway, basically when it got to the tune with Drake, I thought there was a real uptick in quality. He got a bit more introspective. He got more locked in with his flows. Even his singing improved towards the back end as well. I don't really know what happened between the first half and the last half, but for me, the last half was way, way better. I think it's an improvement on the last album as well. So, you know, that's the least I was hoping for. As long as it was clear improvement on the last album, I'm fine with that. It's just that first half for me was really, really spotty, which at the end of the day drags the whole album down as a full body of work. But there are 2 or 3, maybe even 4 songs on there that I was really, really, really impressed with. Especially that back-to-back of Churchill Downs and Like a Blade of Grass. I think those are 2 of, if not the 2 best Jack Harlow songs I've ever heard. Those are my thoughts on this new Jack Harlow album. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Make sure to like, subscribe, gong the bell, and I will see you next time. For Kendrick!